Brosplay!
Welcome to Dark Souls! Prepare to die edition. TM. Don't forget the TM part.
Diggity Dark Souls 1.
This is a really important game.
Why? Because it's simpler?
The whole series.
Look how many fewer stats there are.
Yeah.
They're so much better laid out.
They are.
They just feel nice.
They do feel nice. I need the keyboard. Go ahead and write. You decide. You decide.
I was just gonna say, you sound like a fucking commercial. I decide on our name. This is harder than it seems.
Yes. Yes. Oh. Okay.
Well, it's the successor, right?
To
Or
Dark Souls.
It's the predecessor.
7?
Dark Souls 9, I thought was our... Or is that our Shovel Knight character?
That was our Shovel Knight character. I thought you were making a reference to my old animation.
Yeah. There we go.
Awesome. I think you have to press enter.
Oh,
it's always confusing. Can you work on that shit, Bandai Namco? No, it's from software.
I feel like if you're sitting in front of the keyboard, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Can you build your game for us Let's Players?
Yes. Well, they are now, dude. That's what Goat Simulator is.
What?
Yeah. Twin Humanities. Fuck. What do I want?
You're gonna have to explain this.
Master Key. So you get a gift at the beginning of all the Souls games, and it's just something that you start with.
I like that you can choose to take nothing.
There's really obvious ones. Yeah, I love how you can choose. And same with the class. You can go as depraved.
Whoa.
Yeah, but you don't even get hair. Fuck, what was I gonna choose? Twin Humanities? I mean, humanity is pretty important. I guess I'll go with that. I'll go with average. Just an average lady. Delta Farmer.
Oh, this is... Dragon Scholar is sharp.
Oh, too much smiles. Too much smiles.
Well, jubilant, I'm pretty sure, means happy.
Oh, Katarina. Delta, I'm just going with commoner.
Did you notice the Far East Traveler was Asian?
No.
That's a social commentary.
No. It's only east if you're looking that direction. That
It's
doesn't make
true.
any
If you
sense.
flip the Earth upside down, and east and west become each other.
East and west become each other.
Yeah, that's you know what? That's gonna be the name of the first song on our second album.
Second album.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, I'm ready to start the game. Are you ready to start the game? I'm ready to start the game.
I assumed this game was going to look...
Shit.
What?
Shit.
The world was unformed.
Shit. The audio is at like 5%. Shit. Okay, pause the episode. No. Shit, we gotta do
We
this.
could hear-
We'll do this first, and then we'll pause the episode.
We can read.
Goof ball.
But then
What are you, some sort of goof ball? But then there was
this
fire.
a tree?
And with fire came disparity. And with disparity comes anger. Which leads to the dark side.
Let the hate flow through you.
And of course, light and dark. I'm really sorry about whoever I'm talking over. We're having a hard time hearing her. It's a little quiet.
then from the dark
Came?
came
Oh, they! Well, watch out!
and
What do you mean, they?
What do you mean, you people?
in the flame.
Ooh. The souls. This is where it all started.
Whoa.
Actually, it's not where it all started. This is technically the
Whoa.
second game. Neato!
Oh, I've seen these creatures before.
He's a skeleton with skeletons.
Which
Aren't those still in Dark Souls 3?
and her
Yeah.
daughter,
That style of enemy?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of recurring themes.
Lord of sunlight,
Gwyn, the Lord of Light, of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. Those knights are unbelievably hard.
led me. So
I've wanted to see, like, someone go against the classic trope that, like, the Knights of the Sun are the good guys. Like, why is there never
strength
an army that follows the sun that are out to destroy the Earth the same way the sun does?
Ooh, shit, social commentaries already.
Yes.
Gwyn's mighty
This
bolts peeled apart their stone scales. There's a band name for you.
Peeling their stone scales.
Peeled apart their stone scales.
This king is a badass.
Whenever I play games through that I intend on playing on the show, I always skip cinematics just so I can enjoy this. And wow, is this animation ever top notch?
Yeah. When was this made?
2005?
Wow.
Maybe? No. That's
Yeah, it seems too early.
Yeah, 2010. I think.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Still really good for the time. Even for nowadays, this is pretty well done.
Oh yeah.
And I was expecting this to be like, you know how you play Diablo 2?
Yeah.
And then you go to Diablo 3, and
Yeah.
it's literally like they're not even made by the same people. I was kind of expecting that, but this is very Dark Souls-esque.
Well, we played Dark Souls 2 first on the show, and the guy, I think his name is Miyazaki, he was the one who directed this game and number 3, but not number 2. And number 2 is like the black sheep of the whole series. It's
So
more
strange.
It's more black sheep than Bloodborne, and Bloodborne has a different world.
Well, because Bloodborne's not supposed to be a member of the litter, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be spiritually connected.
Yeah,
Like, we're making them sound like they're physical objects.
that's actually exactly what it is. They're referred to as spiritual successors. That is a dark sign. It's actually an item you get.
I was gonna say, is that a dark ring?
It's Well, I mean, it has a use, but I couldn't tell you the proper use because it removes all your souls.
Part of the reason this looks so good to me might be that the last Dark Souls game I saw was through a webcam.
Yeah. Your idea of this whole game is really weird.
The undead.
Brands them.
The dark sign. I think the whole idea is that they give you the dark sign because I think the dark sign's something to do with why you're in this position.
The undead.
But I think this is actually
And led to
probably the best intro to any of the Souls games. It's
where they are locked.
it's very tutorial, but it doesn't do condescending bullshit. It just puts you in situations where you're very likely to do the things they want you to do for the rest of the game.
Similar to a Mega Man X.
Yeah, like it just puts you in spots where I'll explain as we go along.
This is a great way to start it.
Yeah,
Just lead you into the scenario. You don't really need to tell us that much. You just need to show us what's going on.
you just begin with nothing, and you put all this time into your character, and this is how they start looking. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, that's how they look at the beginning, because they don't have humanity. I think you're technically dead, or something. Hey, buddy! Kinda looks like me.
Thanks, dude. Is he supposedly helping you?
The Silent Knight. Yes. Ooh. Slowly walk over to the mist.
Alright, now I'm gonna adjust that
Good,
audio.
pause the episode. Unbelievable.
Oh, the twin humanities.
No! That was a slow roll. Woo.
That's a really impressive role, though. Like,
Thank you.
the whole... Not you. Them designing it, you fuck.
Yeah, so you gave me a Dunjun Selkey. What a fucking lovely guy. Dunjun Selkey sounds like a Game of Thrones name.
Like a sellsword.
Yeah, so here's what I was talking about before the show. Little button, little thing on the ground. I always thought it was like a claw mark from hell or something, but it's just red writing.
Yeah, it is writing for sure. It would actually almost make more sense if it was like a portal to hell, like a claw portal.
Yeah. RB is attack. They purposely give you a broken sword hilt so that it does garbage damage.
So it's just to show you can attack.
Yeah. And RT is a strong attack. That always confused me because that look like the way that it's angled. It looks like it's angled left. That whenever time I see that,
It
makes
looks
me
like a
think.
left trigger.
Yeah,
I
and
think it's
it's-
because they've chosen to picture it from... Imagine looking back into your own eyes when you're
Right.
holding the remote, but that's
Right.
just silly because that's not where the fucking player is
Nobody
sitting.
holds the controller that way. Like
Yeah, no one turns it around to look at the buttons.
And I feel really bad for you if this is your first. If this is your first video game, you are gonna have a really hard time with games. Ooh,
Yeah, you
sorry.
keep telling me this game is really, really hard.
Oh, dude. Oh my. Oh, Jesus. If you don't learn how to lock on, it's a ridiculously hard game.
Impossible if you don't lock.
Pretty much, actually. There's a lot of enemies that require a lot of finesse, and without the lock, you have to pay attention to where you're aiming, and it's definitely designed for you to lock on, for certain. for absolutely certain.
She walks really weird.
Yeah, see, the knight has a ridiculously good set of armor, but she's also stupid slow. So I wonder if how much... Yeah, see how much faster I move?
Wow, just simply by taking off the helmet.
You see how I can... Yeah, because it uses a threshold, or a certain percent.
And once you exceed that percent.
Once you exceed that specific number, then you can now do this roll. And then if you exceed the next lower number, you can roll even faster, and it takes less of your stamina. And this is a perfect example of what this game is going to give you. Because they put you in the situation where you want to move forward. And you've already established that you can't do shit with your weapons. And hello! Hi! How you doing there, bud?
Ooh.
Anyway, I'll see you later.
So you can't fight him.
You absolutely can fight him. If you choose the black fire bombs at the beginning of the game, you can actually beat him.
Oh.
And if you beat him the first time you meet him right there, you get the demon great hammer. I'm just not going to play that way, so I thought that the twin humanities would be better. But next time on Brosplay, I will get my shield.
As per doctor's instructions.
A shield a day keeps the arrows out of your butthole.